Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we diving into a topic that's stirring up a huge debate in the creative world: generative AI versus human creativity. Is AI the end of art as we know it, or is it the dawn of a new artistic renaissance? Let's get into it. So, what exactly is generative AI? Think of tools like Midjourney or DALL-E. You type in a text prompt, something like a cyberpunk city street in a downpour, neon signs reflecting on wet pavement, and within seconds, the AI generates a stunningly detailed image. It's not just images. There are AIs that can compose music, write poetry, and even generate video clips. They learn from vast datasets of existing human-created art, and then use that knowledge to create something entirely new. It's pretty mind-blowing, right? The rise of these tools has been explosive. Suddenly, anyone with a computer can create visuals that once required years of artistic training and expensive software. This has sparked a lot of excitement, but also a lot of fear. Artists are asking some tough questions. Will AI make our skills obsolete? Is an image created by an AI prompt truly art? And what about the ethics of is training on copyrighted work without permission? These are the big, messy questions we're going to unpack today. Let's start with the AI is a tool argument. Proponents of AI in art see it as just the next step in a long history of technological evolution. Think about it. The invention of the camera didn't kill painting. Instead, it freed painters from the need to create purely realistic portraits and landscapes, paving the way for movements like Impressionism and Cubism. Photography became its own art form. Similarly, digital software like Photoshop was met with skepticism at first. Some traditional artists called it cheating, but today, digital art is a respected and massive field. From this perspective, AI is no different. It's a powerful new paintbrush, a revolutionary new camera. It can help artists overcome creative blocks, rapidly prototype ideas, and explore visual styles they never could have imagined. An illustrator could use AI to generate dozens of character concepts in minutes, then use their expertise to refine the best one into a final polished piece. A musician could use an AI to generate a chord progression to kickstart a new song. In these scenarios, the AI isn't replacing the artist. It's augmenting their creativity. The human is still the director, the curator, the one with the vision. The final work is a collaboration, a fusion of human intent and machine execution. But then, there's the other side of the coin. The argument that generative AI is fundamentally different and potentially more threatening than any tool we've seen before. The core of this concern is about the very essence of creativity. When a human artist creates, they draw from a lifetime of experiences, emotions, struggles, and joys. Their art is a reflection of their unique consciousness, their soul. It has a story, a why behind it. Can an AI, which is essentially a complex algorithm that recognizes patterns in data, ever replicate that? It can mimic the style of Van Gogh, but can it understand the torment and passion that drove him to paint the Starry Night? Critics argue that AI-generated art lacks this fundamental human element. It's technically proficient, often beautiful, but ultimately hollow. It's a surface without depth, a perfect copy without an original soul. This leads us to the very real economic and ethical anxieties. Many artists feel their livelihoods are under threat. Why would a company hire an illustrator for a book cover if they can generate 100 options for a few dollars? We're already seeing stock photo sites flooded with AI images and reports of artists losing commissions to cheaper AI alternatives. This isn't just about money. It's about the devaluation of human skill and years of dedicated practice. And the copyright issue is a legal minefield. These AIs are trained on billions of images scraped from the internet, many of them copyrighted works by living artists who never gave their consent. Is it fair for a company to profit from an AI that has learned to mimic your specific, hard-won artistic style without your permission or compensation? Lawsuits are already underway, and the outcomes will shape the future of both AI development and creative industries. So, where does this leave us? Is it a dystopian future where human artists are obsolete, or a utopian one where everyone is an artist? As with most things, the reality will likely be somewhere in the middle, and it's a future we are actively shaping right now. I don't believe AI will replace human creativity entirely. Why? Because art is more than just the final product. It's about the process, the story, the connection. We connect with art because we connect with the human experience behind it. We admire the skill, the dedication, the vulnerability of the artist. And I can't replicate that. There will always be a market and a deep human need for art that comes from another human being. However, the role of the artist is definitely going to evolve. In the future, prompt engineering, the art of crafting the perfect text to get the desired output from an AI, might become a recognized creative skill in itself. Artists who learn to master AI as a collaborative partner will be able to produce work that is richer and more complex than what either human or machine could create alone. Imagine a digital sculptor using AI to generate intricate base models, then using their own hands and expertise in a virtual reality space to add the final, soulful touches. The definition of art itself will also continue to expand. We'll see new genres and forms that we can't even imagine yet, born from the interaction between human and artificial minds. At the same time, I believe we'll see a renewed appreciation for traditional, handmade art. In a world saturated with instantly generated digital content, the tangible, imperfect, and unique quality of a physical painting, a hand-carved sculpture, or a live musical performance will become even more valuable. So the future of art isn't a battle of generative AI versus human creativity. It's about their intersection. It's about finding the balance. We need to establish clear ethical guidelines and legal frameworks to protect artists and ensure fair compensation. We need to educate ourselves on how these tools work so we can use them responsibly and intentionally. And most importantly, we, as creators and as an audience, need to keep championing the irreplaceable value of the human spirit in art. The future isn't about the machine taking over. It's about what we choose to create with it. The paintbrush doesn't make the artist, and neither does the algorithm. The future of art lies where it always has, in the boundless, messy, beautiful, and unpredictable depths of human creativity. What are your thoughts? Are you excited about AI in art, or worried? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.